Hi everyone, so it's been a while. Hey Mom VA here, and this time our video for today is all about phrasal verbs. These phrasal verbs that we're going to discuss has something to do with the way we communicate with our clients. So these phrasal verbs is four sections, four topics, something like that. And all of the actions here is related or are related to virtual assistants. So you can use these phrasal verbs when taking a break, during a call, during a meeting, and lastly, during tasks completion or project completion. So, one of the struggles kasi ng isang virtual assistant is not just the skills, the tasks, the projects, the skills na alam mo, like how you deliver tasks. One of the struggle is communicating in English. As a Filipino citizen, even though our second language is English, sometimes we need to elevate. Most of the time, we need to think of another way how we can improve our way of speaking, and we can do that through adding more vocabularies or phrasal verbs, phrasal verbs that can be helpful to um, our VA journey. So this will be a 4 sections, and hopefully makatulong ito sa inyo. And this will really help you when it comes on communicating with your client. So number 1, during a call, we can use cut off. It means to lose connection during a call. The importance of this phrasal verb, cut off, this helps you explain technical issues politely. So for example, if there is a sudden distraction or interruption when it comes on your internet, or let's say you don't have a stable internet connection right at this moment, you can say cut off. Okay, for example, number 1, we got cut off in the middle of our conversation. Cut off. We got cut off in the middle of our conversation. So, it means that in the middle of your conversation, there's a technical problem that happens at the back end. That's why you're saying cut off. Number 2 is, sorry, I lost you for a second. I think we got cut off. You can say that to your client. You can say, sorry, I lost you for a second, we got cut off. It means that your conversation with your client has taken a pause because of a sudden internet or technical problem. Another one is, we were discussing the contract when the line cut off. We were discussing the contract when the line cut off. For example, me and you were discussing about our upcoming project. Suddenly, we lost our connection. The line cut off. Instead of saying lost connection, you can say cut off. So, that is phrasal verb number 1. Number 2, what if you need to transfer the call from one person to another? You can say put through. Put through. It means you need to connect someone on a call. For example, let me put you through to our manager. I will connect you to our manager. Let me put you through to our manager. Okay, this means that you are going to connect to someone, maybe to your client, to your team leader, I will put you through the team leader. Another one, if you want to ask, let's say you want to talk to the manager, you can say, can you put me through the manager? Can you put me through the manager? Yes, that is put through. What if there is something that you want to talk but your voice is a bit slow or unheard? You are unheard because you don't speak louder. You need to speak up. Speak up. Okay? Could you speak up? I can't hear you well. Could you speak up? I can't hear you well. The importance of this phrasal verb is you are ensuring a clear communication to the person you are talking with. So, speak up. You need to speak up so that I can hear you clearly. You need to speak up so that I can hear you clearly. Number 4, hold on. This is very frequent or madalas siyang ginagamit ng mga natin when we are communicating. Pansin nyo sometimes when you are talking with your client and then there's a sudden distraction, he or she is saying, hold on. It means that to wait on the phone. Hold on for 5 seconds. Something like that. Hold on. Let me check my notes. Hold on. Let me check my notes. This is basically you are keeping the conversation smooth and professional. You are waiting, telling the one you're talking with to wait patiently. So those are the 4 phrasal verbs that you can use during a call. And kung ano yung favorite part or the best phrasal verb dun sa 4 that you want to share, you can paste it or comment in the comment section. I hope these 4 phrasal verbs during a call will help you elevate your English speaking skill. Topic is during a meeting. There are 4 phrasal verbs that I'm going to share: bring up, run through, chime in, and wrap up. So let's find out which one is the best way to use. Okay, bring up means you are introducing a topic. If there's a certain, for example, you're having a conversation with your client, you have a meeting with your client, if you have a topic that you want to tell, instead of saying, I have a topic to tell or I have a certain topic, you can say, I'd like to bring up the issue of low sales this quarter. For example, that is the topic that you want to share. I'd like to bring up the issue of low sales this quarter. Bring up. So you are introducing a topic. Another example, I'd like to bring up about the analytics that I've done for our social media reports. Bring up. Another example, let's not bring up past problems and focus on solutions. Let's not bring up past problems and focus on solutions. Tama nga naman, let's not bring up the past problems. Instead, let's focus on solutions so that we can reach our goal, that is bring up. Second is run through. Just gonna fix a little bit my hair. Ayan, run through. Run through means to quickly go over key points. To quickly go over key points. It's like summarizing quickly. For example, let's run through the agenda before we start. Run through. Let's run through the agenda before we start. And the second example is we run through the schedule quickly before the event started. We run through the schedule quickly before the event started. So run through means you are quickly go over the key points. I'm going to run through the analytic reports that we had yesterday. So this is me saying that I'm going to give a quick or brief our update about the social media report that I have done yesterday. Run through. The next one is chime in. Chime in means to add your opinion in a discussion. To add your opinion in a discussion. So that is chime. So I have here my notes so that I can easily say what I want to say. Kasi sometimes I'm running out of ideas and I have a lot on my mind. So instead of losing in the weeds, I'd rather have my notes para continuous yung video, yung conversations. Okay? So, back to chime in. Chime in means to add your opinion in a discussion. Of course, when someone is talking about a certain topic and you have this sudden idea, if hindi mo naman ugali na mag-sit ka na lang sa isang tabi and you want to participate in that conversation, you can bring up your idea, di ba? You can introduce or bring up your idea and chime in your opinion. For example, feel free to chime in if you have any thoughts. Feel free to chime in if you have any thoughts. It says here that if you have thoughts, you can add in your thoughts. Okay? Number 2 example is, I was about to leave when my colleague chimed in with an important update. I was about to leave when my colleague chimed in with an important update. Before we end the call, I'm going to chime in the social media analytics that I have right now. Okay, so it's me telling about the social media analytics. I'm going to chime in the social media analytics that I have right now. The last one is wrap up or wrapped up. The way you say it, if you are speaking fast, you can say wrapped up, wrap top. It's like wrap and top, but the way we write is wrap up. But the way we say it, wrapped up, wrapped up. Wrapped up, let's wrap up the meeting with a quick summary. So that's an example. Wrapped up means that to end a meeting or conversation. You want to end the meeting? Let's wrap up. You say, let's wrap up. We need to wrap up by 3 p.m. so everyone can get back to work. We need to wrap up by 3 p.m. so everyone can get back to work. Number 2 example, the speaker wraps up with a motivational message. It says here that the speaker ends the meeting or the conversation with a motivational message. So which one from the phrasal verbs of during a meeting would you want to use? Is it bring up, run through, chime in, or wrap up? Comment it in the comment section. So